Welcome, everybody. It's Saturday night. Saturday night special time. Not Modern Comedy Hand Run Show. But tune into that later for Brian and the gang. Tonight we start March Madness. Our March Madness 90s cartoons bracket. Shout out to the ones of you that sent me a bracket. If you win, remember you get that 8 billion genies. That's the one for the perfect bracket. We got a lot of cool stuff for you. We've got news. We've got Comic Confused. I'm sure everybody watched Mandalorian. So stick around, hang out, and let's get the show on the road.
Warning. The following video contains material that some viewers may find harmful or could be traumatizing to some audiences and doesn't reflect the opinion of Renovision. Viewer discretion advised.
Oh yeah. Oh right.
What up, Sticks?
Sticks in the house. We got
Better pay
Mr.
attention.
Lopez. We got Triple D Dodgeball himself, and we got Carde West with his brand new mic, everybody. Carde, show us how awesome your mic sounds.
Bow.
I see Sam got the memo today.
Yeah, there we go. How the Gimp stole Saturday Night Special.
Ed Kyle will never change these curtains. But if you do notice, I added some extra decor. You can see some toys. I added a couple comic books up here. So
Starting to feel very comic-y.
it is. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
You don't smoke, huh? Right?
Smoke what?
Cigarettes?
I just vape.
Oh, because they look like they smell like cigarettes.
Nah. Don't smoke at the house.
They're so green. They look like they smoke
What up,
cigarettes.
Steph? Welcome. Remember, I think the things on there, we did get one entry in for the comic bracket. I think Tyson sent it. Man, I looked at his. I got a good feeling his is going to win. We're going to talk about it later. If you guys can play it like Tyson did. Who just left? Oh, later, Sticks.
Later, Sticks.
Where'd he go?
Go ahead and send it to me, and I'll keep hold of it. But anything else happen interesting this week?
Dude, so much going on.
My power went out yesterday for 7 hours.
What up, Tyson?
Nice.
Are you
Setting in your
okay?
bracket. Thanks a lot. I was just
You
saying,
staying
I guess
warm?
you're gonna win.
No, it's back on now. From 2 to 9.
I think Matt said he's not going to be here because he predicted a week ago he wasn't going to have internet. So, and usually when Cox does upgrades, they usually do them in the middle of the night. So, congratulations
Never
on your
trust
bullshit
Cox.
excuse, Matt. We appreciate it.
Well, we have a celebrity in the chat. Mr.
Dude,
Johnson.
ASM 300 is a minor key. Dark Lopez.
Newsstand, too, finally.
I think he means A minor is a minor key.
Oh. TK says, Armin, you got to pay that bill. That's how the lights stay on.
I
So,
thought Hartman was living off the grid. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I pictured him in a cabin somewhere.
A cabin. I can't deal without computers.
God, he sounds so good. It's so nice.
Yeah. Right?
I love it, Hartman. So let's get this going, and I think it's time for Sam to slides share. So let's get it going.
Let's do some headlines. Boom.
So here it is. Oh, look at that. All right, let's get this show on the road.
Let's do
Extra.
it.
Read all about it.
All right, number one. Blank is sending $30 million worth of its products to a landfill.
Rob Liefeld.
Who realized their products are literal trash? Is it
Rob
A,
Liefeld.
Kris Jenner and realized that her children are literal trash? Is it
There's that.
Funko realized their Funko Pops were trash? Is it Rob Linfield?
Rob Linfield.
Good
I
old
put-
Rob Linfield.
I put Rob Liefeld and it autocorrected to Linfield. Sorry about that. Or is it D, Playboy?
B, Funko.
Rob Linfield. That dude always makes trash.
Rob Linfield.
What year Playboy?
What's up, Joe? How's it going?
Can't even get his freaking spelling right. That's my bad. Well, let's see. Chris, it wasn't. You guys aren't
Playboy.
biting on the Kris Jenner fake. Okay.
B, yep, I'm with the chat.
The non-nude Playboys.
The non-nude Playboys. You know what? That's what I was
Maxim.
thinking. I was like,
Maxim.
man, it's got to be Playboy with their. How many issues did they do? Like 3, maybe 9 months worth.
I have no clue. As soon as they put the top on, I turned the.
Whoa. This is a family show here, Harden.
Oh,
Pump
It's a
the
family show.
brakes. Bag it up.
Dumbest
All
was,
right,
I
let's-
wish it was Rob Linfield.
Rob Linfield.
What's up, Repair Tech? Happy Saturday, you two, to you as well, sir.
No, it's not Rob Linfield. He's still signing his stuff. It's not going to any landfill anytime soon.
Did you see his son is in some show? Yeah, he announced it the other day. Dude, the Penthouse Forum was the best. I was making some tea in my backyard, and the new neighbor came in from next door to introduce himself, and I was just beside myself. And next thing I know, my shirt was off.
So it's just like
Hold
a
on.
description of every bad
This is a
porno.
family
Is that what it
show.
is?
It's like reading a Jack
Breaking my
Palance
vein.
novel.
There it is. Wolfpack. Keep going,
Liefeld,
Wolfpack on Paramount Plus.
Liefeld sounded on that new A&E show, Men Without Feet, right?
Men without feet.
Liefeld.
Have you seen
Oh,
that?
right.
Sorry,
Linfield doesn't like to draw feet.
Linfield and Liefeld, they just don't click.
Have you seen that fight with the two dudes with no arms and they in like the ring and they're just kicking each other, and hitting each other with their
Just
shoulders?
kicking each other. Yeah,
Really?
that's
Those
pretty wild.
nubs.
Linfield. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what it is.
Bats.
It is Funko Lopez bringing it home.
Which landfill is that?
is
'Cause we need to
sending
rate
at
it.
least 30 million
Somewhere in Phoenix.
of its products to landfill.
I know they're opening up a Funko warehouse here.
I think that's where it is. It's somewhere in Arizona, from what I understand.
Hey, Arizona's not a landfill, Funko.
No, it's a shithole.
Funko going. It's like the Toy Story 4 or 5.
Tell that to your governor.
That'd be a good Toy Story plot.
They sell
What?
Funkos at 7-Eleven, man,
Jeez.
so you know they're garbage.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know. I think they're trying to create scarcity. I think they made
Create
too
that.
many, and they're trying to keep the demand high by eliminating a lot of the supply.
Are all these going to be right next to the ET game?
Yep, you bet.
That's what I wanna say. Where's that,
screams
like-
Still
value.
trying to phone
Phoenix
him.
landfill or it's the Buckeye landfill?
You got a friend in me.
Toy Story is a classic, man.
It'd be Toy Story spinoff. Cooler Toy Story.
Costs more to warehouse them than to toss them. That's fucking crazy. That goes to show that these things are overpriced because
Well, it was a fad, you know. It's just like Pogs. Eventually, they go away. Hold on to them.
How dare you?
somebody has internet. Somebody has internet.
Don't tell that to Dom.
Whoa, what up,
The
man?
internet king is here.
Handsome Matt, as he's known in the street.
Internet king, huh?
Hey,
The
Matt, you
landfills
better let
is in
Lance
El
know that
Mirage.
his Funkos are now an endangered species.
Oh no.
Time to sell.
50, excuse me, hold on. I wear 501s Levi's Gubba. Priest, too.
Well, hey, my Homelander Tarjay exclusive.
Tarjay.
Was like $50.
Right? Can't they recycle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those French pops are worth a lot.
It's called Buried Treasure, TK.
AOA was giving
Or
everybody
Tyson.
memberships yesterday
Are they gonna
in the
mark 'em
MCM
with
mailroom
permanent
madness chat, except for me. Fucking AOA.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody.
Mine's disappeared,
Everybody.
dude. I have one and it's gone.
paint? It's been a month.
Yeah, you must have the
30 days
AOA
comes and goes
special.
real quick.
No, not free. I paid for this shit.
All AOA did is fucking
For a month,
laugh at me.
right?
Oh.
Is that what they did?
Well, you get a month.
Oh,
Got to re-up.
I thought it was
Oh,
a
no.
dime a month.
All right.
re-up.
Next headline. Blank now leads the blank. So who just became leader of another famous team?
KD.
Did
Dracula.
Lane Kiffin become coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Did Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe become the driver of the Pork Chop Express from Big Trouble in Little China?
Pork chops.
Did Splinter from the Ninja Turtles become the leader of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Or did Dracula become the leader of the Dark Universe?
Their
Their
Dark
Dark
Universe.
Universe.
Their Dark Universe.
Splinter.
D
That's
for
how I
eight.
am about Funkos too. Like, my wife kind of likes them, so I've gotten her a couple. Like I got her a couple ones from Dirty Dancing.
Oh, Esther.
I've got the
But
Always
like-
Sunny.
But like
My wife has
Funkos
a
overall,
Dirty
I'd rather buy a
Dancing
comic
Funko.
book than a Funko.
Do you prefer Jennifer Grey before the plastic surgery?
Before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll buy them on clearance.
Had the time
Who's
of my
Clarence?
life.
Hello, Clearance.
Hello, Clarence. Where's your Funkos?
Patrick Swayze, rest in peace.
All right, what did you guys say?
I got
I
D.
heard a couple
Splinter.
splinters. Anybody else?
I think we all took the D.
Ooh, that's what she said.
I see what you did.
Whoa, the D. You're saying Dracula in the Dark Universe? Still,
I am, yeah.
Right,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Lopez, you too.
No one
Yes.
puts baby in the corner.
All right, let's reveal. Yeah, Lane
Read
Kiffin.
that.
He destroys programs. Lane Kiffin just destroys programs. But it is Splinter. Splinter now leads the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He's basically
AOA was giving that
taking
shit out like it was
over
candy.
for Zordon.
Duh,
Get
but
off
it was not
your
red.
cell phones, students. Do Power Rangers use
The-
cell phones?
The Ninja
What
Turtle
is-
Power Ranger crossovers are pretty awesome.
What is he going to teach the Mighty
Alright.
Morphin Power Rangers? Matt, really, what is he going to teach them?
Everything.
Oh yeah.
He's going to
Everything.
teach them how to be family.
He said everything.
It's all
Now
about
we
family.
go to
Listen,
sewers.
the Power Rangers were nothing
And
more than
live.
teenagers with attitude. They were very amateur martial artists. I mean, you're talking about a master here.
Yeah.
You can't be taught by a robot who can only do this and a floating head how to really be a master of kung fu or karate.
Kung Fu.
We go to sewer.
What does Alpha 5 say?
Ay, 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 ay.
Where are those books at? IDW or Boom?
I think IDW. Isn't
Those
it?
are IDW.
Are they whispering? Is that a rat? He looks like a mouse.
Is that Mickey Mouse?
We got another celebrity in here, Mr. McClay.
It is a deficiency. I grow hair fast. I am not a mouse.
Yeah, so look forward to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Part 2. Splinter taking over the Power Rangers. All right.
They're
Next.
already in part 2.
Marvel is launching blank studios banner for blank IPs. What comic studio is Marvel launching for what IPs? Are they launching Illusion Studios for
You talking
new
about Internet
TMNT
Protocols?
comics? What?
Nothing.
Are they launching Galactic Studios for new Terminator comics? Are they launching Sony Studios for Banjo and Kazooie comics? Or are they launching 20th Century Studios for Alien and Predator comics?
Well, since they bought 20th Century Fox, I think they're going to launch probably 20th Century Studios.
Yeah.
They
Agreed.
already did, didn't they?
Yeah, that's kind of the easy. That's the low hanging fruit, Matt. Doesn't necessarily mean it's right. But in this case,
geez.
it is.
I like my fruit to hang low. It's less effort to pick it off the tree.
Plus,
Let's hit that advance.
they have what? An alien movie, and they have an alien show coming on Hulu.
Can you advance the slide?
Nope, fuck that.
Yep, it's Alien and Predator comics coming from Marvel under the 20th Century Studios banner.
Ooh, is that going to be the first appearance of the 20th Century logo on a comic?
That's a great question. I will defer to the experts.
Probably one that's not an ad, I would say.
I don't know. Hey, hey, those are good. Those are good books, man. Those are good reads. The Alien and the Predator, really good.
Marco's rich, bitch.
I must be the only guy that reads comics.
What the fuck is a comic?
You're the only one that reads shitty comics.
No. Well, hey, those Predator and Alien books are good, dude. Seriously.
All right. Next headline: a city in Massachusetts plans to license what IP for its city utility program? For what city utility program? Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for manhole covers? Is it Static Shock for power lines? Is it The Flash for public transportation?
Thank you, Frankie.
Or is it Starfire for solar panels? Man, my spelling is like terrible today.
D, Starfire.
I'm going with solar panels.
I'm going with A.
Paneless.
Anybody else?
How sweet would that be to actually see TMNT logos
Probably
on a
D.
manhole cover?
I'm going to say D because
The Flash in public transportation for 200, Alex.
Okay, all right. We got every single
Holy
one of
shit!
these.
Who let Hartman out of the fucking dungeon? He sounds
Yeah, you hear that, dude?
He
Yeah.
sounds so good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. It is what? There it goes. It is Ninja Turtles, Northampton, Massachusetts, licensing for $20,000 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style manhole covers as pictured here. They're
I hope they
actually
keep them like that because that's better than potholes.
yeah.
that looks like it's in a kid's park. That's not a manhole. I call it shenanigans.
Why has it got to be a man cover?
They should make it a game where when you're driving through the city, it just randomly
Just
pops
pop
up at
up.
different locations. Yeah, like whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's your headlines.
It's a manhole.
Okay, we haven't. You know what we haven't done in a while? We
Movie
haven't
quotes.
done a We haven't done a good movie quote in a while.
Oh, let's do it. But Sam can't participate because he always gets them right.
Oh, yeah, I have to sit out.
No.
No. You don't have to. You ready, everybody? You ready?
Yep.
C.
You know Puff Daddy? Anyway, everybody was drinking crystal champagne and then it started to get wild and people were getting freaky in the pool and stuff. And I look over and there was your girl getting buck wild in the jacuzzi with a backup dancer. I mean, that's nasty. That's lower than a security guard. At least security can get you backstage. She don't love herself.
Not at the Roxbury.
Nope.
Sounds like something TJ Miller would say. Or everything you say sounds like TJ Miller quotes.
Oh, is it Sarah Marshall?
No. I did get a new camera because I built a new computer, Brian. So I have a whole brand new computer with I'm doing. It is not next Friday.
He's close, though. He's close. Is it straight out of Compton?
No.
Next Thursday.
Friday after next.
It's
Tomorrow.
not almost famous.
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane. It's from Scary Movie.
Oh, dude, yeah.
The guy with the little hands?
Brendan Meeks
Scary
does
Movie,
it, which
yeah.
is Regina Hall.
Good hands.
Little hands.
Yeah, man.
You guys want an easy one? You want an easy one?
Sure.
Hey, let's hit the next one.
Okay. This is an easy one. I'm gonna throw you guys all a softball. I'm gonna dip this potato in some crushed Vicodin, and there's nobody that can stop me. It has been 7 days since I ran out of ketchup.
Oh my God, that's that's The Martian.
Yes.
T.J. Miller.
Oh yeah.
Good job,
Matt Damon.
I've seen that movie like 100 times. I should fucking get that one because of Matt Damon.
I didn't quite. Seats here.
Everybody
right.
else, whenever you like hear the word potato, you automatically get the taste of like baked potato in your mouth. Like you just know, like I don't know, it's like that distinct taste.
It's a Pavlovian experience.
Maybe it's just the Mandela effect, and potatoes don't really exist.
I'll throw you one more softball and then we'll
man.
move on.
It's not the butterfly effect.
That'd be sick. I'd go back in time right now.
It's a potato.
I may or may not go back in time and do the same thing he did in the extended version and just.
Kyle's not the only one with the shirt.
Sam got the memo.
I thought we were supposed to wear our S tier shirts.
I don't have an S tier shirt.
Every day is S
What?
tier for you, Lopez.
Thank you, handsome Matt.
All right, here it goes. Ready? Sonny, true love is the greatest thing in the world, except a nice MLT, mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
Princess Bride.
There he goes. See, I knew that was a softball.
I love that movie, by the way. It's my childhood.
Okay. The suck zone is the point basically when the tornado sucks you up. That's
Twister.
not the technical
Twister.
term for it.
T.J. Miller.
Look at that. I gave you guys softball.
Damn, I would have had one, man.
Since you guys,
That wasn't
I
T.J.
didn't get it.
Miller. It was Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh.
Twister, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
Dusty,
they're making
who
it.
Yeah, it was Dusty who played by Philip Seymour Hoffman.
The most blue ball game ever.
Helen Hunt.
Twister.
Helen Hunt. Sneaky hot. Helen Hunt. Sneaky
All right. So
If you're
What?
right here, nobody loves potatoes like Matt.
That's right.
But
I actually am not really that big a potato fan. I can't stand baked potatoes. Like they have to be like covered in cheese or sour cream, and yeah, for me to be able to eat them, I can't stand baked potatoes.
Like
you guys would have played
potatoes on
Twister.
bread. What?
So
what
we-
kind of bacon?
We were talking about something in the chat today. Since Hartman is such a fan of AI and he's
Yes.
so
Yes.
involved.
I think you need to
in both the-
redefine we, because it was like you and Sam made two comments, and the other one was like Hartman just talking to himself the entire time.
You just looked at it.
I'm laying there in bed, and my wife goes,
Well,
"Who
Matt,
the fuck
you
is
got input?
texting you?" I go, "Oh, it's just Hartman having a conversation with himself. Nobody's really responding to him."
You,
Oh man.
I'm
So
gonna
what we-
tell you what I'm thinking, or else you guys just shrug it off.
No, I look, dude. But I want
Like you just look and you're like,
I'm
not
watching,
interested.
I'm watching World of Worlds, and they're going.
I'm
on.
like,
I'm like, this
this
fucking
is
guy
gonna
so
be
I just
fun.
like let it go.
I have to keep scrolling up to like, damn it,
So-
Hartman.
Hartman, why don't you and Sam discuss what we're going to give a try with?
Okay.
All right. Go
So,
for it.
I was thinking, what could we do as far as like a comic theater type deal? And then I started thinking, well, hell, I could just make AI do it all and we'll put in what we want to do. So I pitched this idea and I asked Sam to think of a hero, an ability. Who is the hero? Sidekicks, villain. Just give me something. And I was just going to show how quickly it'd be done.
Shot, Sam. Thanks.
So Sam pitches me this idea for a character of a space cow. And the space cow, his land
All right,
taken away.
hang on.
No,
So,
bring out the paperwork.
so I was looking through some like old drawings I did in elementary school,
Space cow.
and my son was like really interested. So I was like, okay, let's check it out. Here's the Ninja Turtles and stuff I did when I was just real young. And one of
Did you draw
them,
a space cow?
was a space cow. And I'm gonna try and find it real quick.
Is he wearing
And
a
so when
Viking
you
helmet?
pitched, when you're like, "Hey, give me a hero," I was like, "Dude, the space cow. I want to see this." So I want to have this for comparison. And
Don't show it yet until Hartman shows his.
Oh, do I need to show mine first?
no. Let me go first.
No. Let Hartman show himself.
No, I'm not. I didn't print it. I was going to share my screen.
Oh, do it, because I was just looking it up. So go for it. I'll let it in.
I need to learn how to use computers.
You'll let it in.
Man,
Baby
such a
Yeah,
steps,
you'll let it
Lopez,
in.
baby
pile of
steps.
crap here.
What does that mean?
But I can play Tetris, homie. I know that much.
Dude, I've been practicing my Tetris.
Hey, can you guys guess what this is?
A bondage.
That's the Ultimate Warrior, dude.
scenario.
That's the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
That's the Ultimate Warrior?
Mega Man.
Oh, Mega Man.
Mega Man.
a gimp suit.
Hartman,
I'm
dude.
the cow from that 80s Ted Night show.
Oh, Ted Knight. Hey,
So
wait.
did you say? Were you going to show the pictures, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead and share your screen.
Go ahead,
How do you
Harmon.
share my? How do I do it?
You hit
There, it says
present.
present at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Share screen.
Do, 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 do.
It's always asking me questions. Allow StreamStar to see your entire screen.
I put too much creamer in my coffee.
Okay.
So she said.
We in here?
I got it right here.
Let's go up here to.
Dad life on Lopez. You got to drink coffee at what?
Actually,
6 o'clock
yeah.
at night.
6:30, yeah.
Yeah.
So what we got?
My kids took a 4-hour nap.
Yeah.
Mistake. Huge mistake.
Oh, fuck.
Then I gave them gummy worms. Albanese brand, of course.
What the hell is it? Okay, there we go. All right. So we've got the space cow. Can everybody see that? Is that
Kind
too-
of.
I will.
There's little gargoyles on mine
I'm
here.
a little afraid of what we're going to find on Harvard's computer.
No, this is my second computer. This is my backup.
Oh,
I've got they've got the space cow right there. That's space cow.
That's the one right there. That's got to
Go
be it.
lines.
Wait, is it a cow or a bull?
It's a
It's a
bull,
bull.
but, you know.
Right.
So the only vitamin D you're getting is the bull
just
D.
D's nuts.
These nuts.
It's so fun. I can't find it.
And then
Oh, no.
there's the old tycoon man,
The bad guy?
the bad guy.
Yeah,
Mr.
he's like a space
He's
railroad
man.
tycoon.
Oh, that's pretty good, man. I like that first one.
Uh,
Yeah, me
and
too.
That was the railroad. That was the see all the letters it can generate.
Fucking hell, Ron.
That was the one. That was
That
the
was
Hector Salamanca version.
Yeah.
That is very, very Hector Salamanca. Yes, good job.
And there's the
Ian
cow.
McKellen can play this character in your movie.
There's the cow and his woman.
Fucking dude, jacked man body with a cow head.
It's the bottom right one. That's the one,
Your
dude.
boyfriend's a cow. No, like really.
Hey, she just likes to get horned.
So yeah, that's
It's so
pretty
it's so
much-
freaking awesome, man. I
So
love
what
this.
our plan was, we were gonna leave it to the
Oh,
chat
stop sharing. I'm gonna.
to fill in
stop
the
sharing.
blanks of what our superhero and villain should be. I'm gonna let Card A West do his AI magic while we do comic.
I didn't read
reviews.
this. This will generate a story too, as long as I've got the scenario, the villain, the hero, whatever input. If he's got a
Oh yeah,
tail
can you share
sword-
the script that it generated?
Oh yeah.
So we can all kind of read along.
Okay, let's see here.
His
Oh,
trains are running over cows, so they need.
I
a
don't have it
hero.
on this computer. I'll have to go into the chat. Mm,
Why do we have a Male God Madness background?
Oops, wrong one.
okay. So
Notice
I don't
that.
need to. I can just read it, right? I can just
I
read
was like,
this.
I'm waiting for this skit to pay
So the
off. Where are we
title-
going with this?
Smoking Stars. Here.
I don't. Yeah.
The Adventures of a Blind Space Cow.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. He has macular degeneration.
What was with the smoking?
A
didn't-
barbecue,
Every
like a
cool.
brisket.
You said something about smoking. There's an
Animal.
immaculate. So the story goes is this. Is he sorry about that. Come on, mother. All right.
Said he'd fight against steak restaurants and chefs.
We're
You can just have him go into like a Texas Roadhouse, and he just has like a Kingsman
all your
church scene style fight in there.
So the story is Smoking Stars, The Adventures of a Blind Space Cow. Bovine Bill is not your space cow. He's a space cow who lived with macular degeneration for years.
You got to do it with a straight face, man.
Sorry, this is the first time I really read it. But that hasn't stopped him from smoking his way through the galaxy. However, when a ruthless space railroad tycoon steals his beloved ranch, Bill must use his wits and determination to get back at it. Along the way, Bill is aided by his stunning girlfriend, a bikini model who's as smart as she is beautiful. Together, they navigate the dangerous asteroid fields and treacherous planets, fighting off pirates and rival space cowboys as they search for their way down to the villainous tycoon. Despite his blindness, Bill proves to be a formidable opponent, using his keen sense of smell and other senses to outwit his foes. And when he finally faces off against the tycoon in a final showdown, he proves that even a blind space cow can come out on top. Smoking Stars is a thrilling space adventure that proves that no obstacle is too great to overcome if you have the courage and determination to face it head on.
I love it.
All right.
Okay, so what I'd like the chat to do is we're going to create our own, and Hartman's going to pay attention to them, write them down, plug it all in, and then we're going to come back.
Hartman, why don't you put in the chat the things that you need to put the story together?
Okay.
Just
how do I add it to the chat? Do I need to go?
Just
I
type
don't
it
think
in.
he can.
Hold on.
because he
You
just
just type
needs
in,
he needs some attributes for.
I can just go to.
characters.
I copy and paste it. I'm going to go into.
And then we'll get comic reviews going.
Blind space cow like Book of Eli. I think that would work great.
What you should do is go with that band, See You Space Cowboy for the theme song.
Some people call me Space Cowboy.
Oh yeah.
Some call me the gangster of love.
Oh shit. It's
Some
going
people
to-
call me Maurice.
Let's see here. Okay. You're really boning me with this notepad.
This kid's so ingrained with AI, modern basic technology fucks him over.
No, it's
notepad.
like how I thought we were cool. Notepad.
3-ring binder is my kryptonite. No.
I can't open the
What is
pencil
a
won't
pencil
click. It's out of
sharpener?
wood.
Yeah.
What's a pencil?
Do
Do you wear your mask
werewolf?
in the computer, Kyle? I mean,
What's up?
no, not Kyle. Fuck, I forgot his name.
Hartman.
You wear your mask when you're using the computer?
Oh, I cover
Goodbye,
my
raccoon.
people. I don't trust that shit. I'm not gonna have some Russians doing their thing, looking at my face.
Okay.
It happens.
Hansen,
It
yeah.
happens. Trust me.
They're not
It
the bad
happens.
guys no more.
Who's not the bad guys anymore?
Russians.
It doesn't matter
No.
who they are. Somebody could be looking at you, just
What was the name of the Arnold movie
licking their bean.
with what was the name of the Arnold movie with the brother Belushi? Red Heat? Was it Red
Red
Heat?
Heat?
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Heat. That's a great
I thought you were gonna go for They Live with Roddy Piper.
Oh, excellent movie.
So we need a hero animal, hero weakness, hero special ability, and a hero vehicle.
I came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of ass.
That was a good movie. They don't make movies like that
All out
anymore.
of grass. Is
So-
the cow.
80s are over.
Somebody fills those in, and then I'll have we'll get started with comic reviews. Do we have a thing for comic reviews? Yes, we do.
No. Sure. Frank
All right.
Castle, baby.
We're on to Punisher number 4 today.
Yes, we are. Great book, which I think nobody's reading, unfortunately. Tribute to Neil Adams, of course. Young Frank in his room. Mom's calling him. He's not having it. Look at all his weapons. He's got a snake.
It's got a VW engine down here.
That's what it looks like, huh? Thought it was a silencer at first. He got a drum set. You know, that's just the arch priestess going over it. You know,
He was
he
in
had,
the middle of building a Gundam model kit.
yeah,
Yep.
at school he spent more time fighting in the halls than sitting in class. You know, typical Frank.
Right there. Rainbows, rainbow rat, cheese multiplies, and plane.
This
Yeah.
this panel right here is going to be very important later when I get to my segment.
Excellent. Excellent.
Gee, could it be because of the Captain America poster in the background, maybe?
Oh, hey, boy, he was a Captain America fan.
I
Which
can
is
tell
funny.
Or
When he
the
made it-
Howling Commandos?
Is that
I
what?
can tell you.
Oh,
I can tell you.
Tell us.
girlfriend
Because
equals Vicky Vegan and sidekick
Sticks is
short
going to
ribs.
show off his in-depth pocket knife collection.
Yep. This young Frank. Next panel, he's reminiscing over his first kill as a kid. It can be difficult to accept at such a young age that you are destined to walk alone down a path of slaughter and sorrow.
That's how I feel every day.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah. Being a
That's the
Star
story
Wars.
of my life right there.
Never
That's
easy
Star
to grow
Wars,
up
man.
as a child of the beast. I've never
Cut his
really.
fucking head off.
Yeah, this is him. Just executing bad guys again, child molesters and all that stuff. Vile filth of the world. Yeah,
Damn.
where we at? That's his
Scum of
mom
the
calling
internet.
out again. You can't hide from the world, Frank. But little did she know, he's just a killer meditating. Yep, days of executions are not done. So these guys came back running from Ares because Ares just found them already. He knows where they're at. He's coming to face Frank, and these guys come back because they're cowards.
His sidekick is short ribs.
Yeah, and Ares left them alive to insult the hand. Yep. What's what we got here? Next panel, Ares
Dude,
doing.
what kind of axe is that, dude? Is it like,
That's Ares, bro, the god of war.
dude, he's got a super soaker.
He's coming for Frank.
Dude, that's a cassette player axe. So he can play sweet tunes as he's murdering the hand.
Dude, he's got his ghetto blaster on his
Yeah.
axe. Loves some digital underground.
Yeah.
He's like 7 foot tall, dude.
Plays Today Was a Good Day
Yeah.
by Ice Cube on repeat.
Where else did I
No.
read Ares the other day?
It almost reminds you. You remember Caddyshack 2? When
Oh,
he's
he did the golf
when he
bag?
putts and it goes, it's got this big device on it. It throws down that grid and it gets smaller, so it makes it. That's what that reminds me of.
Deceased. That's where I read him. Deceased. Anybody reading Deceased? No. I guess I'm the only one that reads shit comics. You're right, Matt. So what do we got? She wants him to execute him. Frank's like, no, I'm not doing it. And then
Execute who?
the guys, because
Order 66.
Ares is coming to their base, and he just mopped the floor with all of them. And these guys survived. They ran back to base like cowards. She wants him to execute them. Frank's like, I'm not doing it.
You're gonna commit seppuku.
Right, and then she's like, they haven't earned a death at the hands of the Punisher yet. Tell you, man, it's just broad's in love with Frank. That's Frank. That's Frank's wife. That's the reason she got him to become the Hand. Brought his wife back.
The chat is cracking me.
The
up.
chat is just running away with this fucking space cow story.
It was good, dude. Oh, Lady Bullseye.
Steer the right way.
Yeah.
His arch nemesis is flaming mignon.
What do we got? Oh, we skipped. Yep. Lady Bullseye. That was the last panel. That's their god. Nothing going on there. She's just telling them what the instructions are. The Ares is on his way. There he is. Ares, the god of war.
I'm gonna tell you,
Kratos
dude,
is
you
my
are
God of War.
riveting at comic reviews, Lopez.
Thank you.
Ruggedly handsome and riveting at comic reviews.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We
Yeah.
could listen to you read the phone book.
Oh, could you? I do have a hot voice, I've been told.
Says this is one of the best Marvel books out there right now.
Is that what you do for a side hustle? Is phone sex operator?
I can't say how. I mean, I don't know, dude. I hope. I don't think nobody's reading this, man. That's the sad thing about it. I mean, maybe.
So what's going on here?
Oh, we skipped. Where we at? Oh, that's her. And, she met up with Ares. I didn't have time to prepare, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, that's a vision of Ares he sent to her. Just let her know, hey, I'm coming for Frank. Be ready. They go through a whole spiel about why she chose him and how he's gonna take out Ares. Number 8, dude. Like the chat is on fire. The chat's on fire.
All right, let's all respect Lopez. A lot of hard work into this segment.
Well, actually, tough week. I had a lot of fucking training, man. At fucking from work, dude. And that's Lady Death, not Lady Death. Excuse me, Lady Bullseye. Coming to take Frank out. She doesn't understand that he's the hand of the god right now. She's making fun of him the whole time, the whole fight. You didn't even know how to use a sword. So she's fucking him up. So fight proceeds. Then I don't know who this guy is. She shoots him up. I should know who the guy is if I read this book, right? So she shoots him up, and the conversation is still going on. Oh, that's Lord Deathstrike.
We got the meat. It's what? It's who?
I can't. I should have taken the comments off because they are on fire. Leather jackets. What is it? What's his fucking name?
Frank Castle?
No, not Frank. That one dude just got murked. He's irrelevant. Frank's about to kill him anyway. So right now, Lady Bullseye doesn't understand that the Archpriestess gave him some fucking dark magic of the hand. So then they shoot him. Obviously, he gets back up, and then she's like, "Oh shit, you are that guy." And so she bows to him. The next panel, Almighty Fist, and yep.
Oh shit! He said, "Fuck
Dagger
your
to the
bullets."
heart. Shotgun to the dick.
Shotgun to the dick. I'm melting.
There's one for a movie quote. I wasn't trying to kill myself. If I was, I'd be awesome at it. Shotgun to the dick.
You're right, Brucifer. I'm off today, dude. Yeah. Did not prepare.
Does Lopez read the comments or just look at the pictures and make up a story?
Yeah, dude.
It's all right.
Tough week.
It happens.
Yeah. So where we're at here? Where are you at? That's just Frank's wife.
I like when you're going through this because it makes me interested in the book. But when I sit down, like when I was pulling up images to make the thumbnail, I was really gonna sit down and read this issue because I pulled up the cover for it. But the art in it just throws me off. Like Frank's face looks like someone smashed him with a fucking.
Yeah, he's got that big,
like,
I can't. Forehead and that nose. Huh? The art, the interior art's not good. It's really all about the story. It's really about the story. I don't even know who's doing the art. Who is doing the art?
I know this is the same dude that did Outcast.
Yes, it is.
So what? It's two separate artists, color artists, heck, whatever.
I don't know. I just know this is the artist of Outcast. Which, remember when we met him?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, dude. I've got a Spider-Man commission done by him, and he did Kyle for you from Outcast.
Yeah, he did the cover to #1 for me.
Yeah.
Remember, I just confused him so bad.
Yeah. You're like, I'm Kyle, and I want a picture of Kyle, and he was like, "You want me to do a picture of yourself?" And you're like, "No, I want you to do Kyle from Outcast."
And he was just like, he just couldn't wrap his head around it. but he eventually did it.
So what's the
So they're
what's
playing
Rainbow
hockey.
Rat's whole thing? Like, why does Greta hate him?
So what's going on now? He left his wife. It looks like they're about to go get. there's
Yeah,
way
they're about
too
to
many
go to
people
war
get on
with
the
Go to war with
helicopter.
Ares.
Yeah. And she executes the guys, the cowards that ran back to base. She executed their whole families
Give it to me in the chopper.
because she felt it needed to be done. Frank's pissed. That kind of turns him off. There she is, murdering their whole families. Frank don't like it. He's pissed. Makes him snap a little bit. So then he goes to his wife and tells him, we'll get the hell out. And that's where the issue ends. And there
Nice.
you go. Lopez, what a sub
Out.
you.
Lopez out.
Lopez out.
Okay, next we're gonna do
This one now. Here we go.
Where monsters lie. So if
Yeah.
everybody remembers, this book let off. It actually, remember where this book let off was all the kid went to the cops
Yes.
and he was talking to the head detective FBI guy, and he's like, "This is where they got murdered," and he's like, and they send the cops. So this is where they go, and then it kind of bounces back, and it kind of gives that head detective guy it kind of gives a little bit of the backstory on him. His wife, his mom and sister and stuff, and a bunch of people were murdered at a carnival he was at, and he escaped, and he didn't really actually escape. It was Daniel Dawson always leaves one victim to go back and to murder later. So what happens is since this is him and what's it called, orphanage, and it's kind of just shown why he's the way he is. So now he's here, and he's like, "You're going to show me where." He gets a bunch of cops, and they show up to the compound, and they say, he's like, "Treat these guys worse than serial killers. They're going to stay in groups. Let's get it. Let's round them up." And what happens is all these maniacs, they just go on a killing spree,
Yeah.
and they just start slaughtering the cops.
Like with ease.
Yeah.
I thought the cops were gonna go in there and maybe knock a few of them off, but no, dude, they just
like it was nothing.
And then the main cop
I
was like
got these
supposed to be
scars.
trained in all this. I think he was overconfident.
Yeah, and then so he goes up to the old lady who's kind of in charge, and he's kind of breaking it down. "I know who the fuck you are. You've been around everywhere. There's a crazy murder. You've been there." And she kind of go, they're kind of going back and forth. And just as that's going on, it's just all at war with the cops and all the serial killers. The dude takes off. There's a dog, and I love that the clown's like, "Fuck yeah, this is my time to shine." He gets his flamethrower out, and he's like, "Fuck all this shit," And so that's what happens. The head cop guy is going back and forth with her, kind of just saying, "I got you. Like, we're gonna get you." And this is, you haven't seen a monster. I'm the monster, And she's like, "Wait here," and she's like, "Okay," and she bounces, and he comes out to just a wreck, dude. Everybody's dead, and there's Dawson up there, like, "Oh shit, I remember you."
I don't want to wait for us to be over.
But this book is where it's at. This is a really cool book.
Right.
I think there's a bit of supernatural to this shit, right? Because remember when they're in the police car, and she's talking to the little kid, and then the dog her puppet kills slashes two cops.
Yeah, because he's like, "He killed for me."
She's like, "I tried to get rid of him. I killed him multiple times, and he just kept coming back." And then she's like, "Well, it was true love at that point." Right.
Yeah. He killed everybody I knew, all my family and friends. I got away when I hit him with a truck, but then he came back. No matter what I did to him, he just kept coming back over and over and not giving up. And that's when I realized that it's love.
Right.
That's true love. What are you talking about? And then it switches over to the little puppet dude fucking
Yeah, hey,
slaughtering.
yeah. Did he lets her out, but when he sits in the car, what does he tell him? Hey friend, would you like to get stabbed today? He tells the little kid.
The little kid, yeah.
It's gotta because even the lady tells she tells the cop that, yeah, you're real trained and everything, you're ready to fight monsters, but you're not ready for this. I'm thinking if there's some type of they're gonna add like some supernatural shit later on. I don't know. But I hope they execute that well, because I like them just being normal, regular, just sicko serial killers. But
Terry Floyd says,
good book, man.
By Rob Liefeld, just because I want to see how many pockets he would put on Space Cow and how big Aunt May's boobs would be.
Written by Kyle Starks.
So this is a great read. It's good so far. I love it. It's probably one of my favorites right now.
Definitely. Would you S-tier it?
I would S-tier this book as of right now.
Fuck yeah.
It's a really good book to read.
Definitely.
So let's see.
Right, guys?
Are you all done, Hartman, or
I just need a little bit more time.
It's still in the blender.
okay?
That Anton Segura haircut on the guy that had me laughing pretty hard. But yeah, I'm almost done. Just give me a few more.
Let's do one more segment. We'll come back.
Okay, Sticks, you want to do yours?
Sure, we can do my segment.
Okay.
I like that theme song, Sticks. Sounds good.
So this is going to be for the month of March. Right off the bat, 1933, March of 1933. Funnies on Parade #1. This is considered to be the very first ever comic book. This book is 90 years old.
Dude, someone has an 8.0 that they got graded.
There have been no recent sales at a long time for this book. So the last grade, and anyone that's got them, I guess they've been graded. I don't blame them at being 90 years old. There you see November 20th of 14, one sold, graded at a 8.0 for 11,950. February 20th of 14, 7.5 sold for 8,900 and some change there, 6,250. And then a 2.5 sold in February of 14 for $2,629.
I don't imagine this book comes up often for sale.
I would imagine it's if you're talking about ghosts as far as comics are concerned, this would be the head of the ghosts, because I think whatever people have slabbed are going to be what's out there.
I mean, I just can't imagine from a book from 1933 even that many surviving.
Right.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, that book, if you find it, slab it, because it's probably going to deteriorate. It's being left out.
Jeez.
Next, March of 1943, 80 years old, Marvel Mystery Comics number 43. The original Human Torch.
So I see Raw went for $9.35.
Yep. So on the 17th of February this year, a Raw sold for $935. And
80 years old, huh?
yeah, and the last graded sale, which was a 9.2, sold for $3,450. And that was in
That's not
03.
bad. That's actually a surprisingly good price for a 9.2 80-year-old.
I mean, That 03 right there. That's 20. That's a 20-year-old sale.
I mean, are there any even for sale, like on eBay? I mean,
The one that just sold. That was the only sale that I could find, and that was off of eBay because I
And
was
that was,
following it. While it
how
ended.
long was that ago? You said
The 17th of February this year. The last
I mean that's
raw
a
sale.
nice one for the collection too.
Yeah.
That had to have been hard to give up, dude. A 9-2 Marvel Mystery Comics 43. That had to have been a hard one. You know that
I
they had to
can't
have
imagine.
knocked up their mistress, dude, for that. You know, selling.
Well, I knocked you up. I got to sell my comic collection.
Yep. I can't tell my wife.
Can't put it on the insurance, man.
There's a missing slab on your wall. What happened to it? Never mind.
Don't worry about that.
March 1953, 70 years old. House of Mystery number 12. Here we have 3 raw sales. One from October of last year, sold for $51.78. One in August of 21, sold for $29, and one in July of 05 for $33. And there have been no graded sales of this book in the last 5 years. Or any that I could I couldn't find one. Anyway.
I don't see this being one to slab though, honestly.
no.
I mean,
unless you're a big mystery guy or you have a thing for matadors. There's our bull right there on the cover there. If you can see him there,
I'm interested to read these other ones. Black Future, the Devil's Chessboard.
The Devil's Chessboard. Men never die in
Cell 13. So,
The Secret of the Matador's Sword. The secret is where he puts it.
in her butt.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's what she said. Next, also 70 years old, March of 1953. Lorna, the Jungle Queen, number 1. No raw or graded sales.
Nobody's looking for Lorna, the Queen of the Jungle.
I would assume someone's looking for it, but it's just not popping up and no one's getting rid of it.
I wonder what kind of seller this was in 53. Like who bought Lorna, the Jungle Queen? 12-year-old boys instead of getting the pinup books, they got Lorna. Or
well, yeah, I guess instead of getting like like you said, the pinups or the Betty Pages, you're getting this, and maybe you got a thing for gorillas, and
whoa,
I don't know. There's a gorilla on there.
Maybe you got a thing for gorillas. I don't know.
Right?
Everyone's got their own vice there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking bad.
Oh, here we go.
There it is.
Fury and his Howling Commandos, number 1, March of 1963. This book is 60 years old. There was a good amount of this month. Let's see, the last sale on the 3rd of February for $295.
That was raw.
And then there was one in January for $960. And that's going to be that's not the high, but October of last year, there was one for $1,400.
A raw one?
Raw one.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
You're about
down there,
8 seconds late, Matt.
I know.
It was so funny.
Always funny.
There's some 4.0 sales. The first one right there in November of last year for $33. I I forgot to look that one up. I wanted to double check that. I'm not sure if that was it had to have been a raw sale for 33. I can't imagine a graded went for 33, but
What are you
wait,
looking at?
right there in the middle. Nope, you went too far.
Kang the Conqueror.
Oh, right here.
August of last year, an 1800 sale, 4.0, and then it goes 16. Then there's a $2,300 sale and a $2,700 sale in March of last year. We had a 6.0 sale of 35 or close to $3,500. What's that? June of last year, and a couple 8.0 sales of $1,700 and $1,200, both in July of 02.
So that's
There was
a hardcore. That's a fluctuating book there.
2 9.8 sales, a high sale, $145,364 for a 9.8 in March of 02. There was a low sale of $30,017 in July of 02.
Damn.
And a most recent sale, February of 23, one sold for $57,600. That's a big fall from that $145,000.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. That one must have been a little bit of shenanigans going on.
Probably. That's what I feel like it was.
That's where your money laundering comes in right there.
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar.
He's invested in big books.
March of 1973, 50 years old. We got Marvel Team Up number 10 with Kang. Kind of topical for this month with Quantum Mania coming out. Quite a few raw sales, as one can expect, with it being Kang on there. The last sale here in the 27th of February, this last month, only $6.
Not bad.
Most of them went. Get that off my screen. There it goes. $15, 13 or the 25, or $46. $46 the highest of those 2 months of the 22nd of February last month. $30 right at the beginning of the month on the 3rd of February. Those are this year. 2 recent 9.8 some 9.8 sales. One in December of 22 of $475. One in January of 22, $774, and one in February of 21 of $477.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
With I think we're gonna have Kang for a while, so I think these Kang books are still gonna keep ticking away, and I don't know if they'll stay at the same height, but I think. What's next? We got Loki series coming up next with him in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We'll see how that goes, and
balls.
see how that goes. Next is March of 1983. 40 years old. We have the Avengers number 232. First Star Fox, which he showed up at the end of Eternals in the post-credit scene. So let's see here.
Nice.
Eternals.
Ross,
Ant-Man.
you said you liked it or you did not like it?
What? Ant-Man?
Eternals.
Actually, yeah. I think it's better than Ant-Man. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
If you don't watch the first hour of Eternals and you just watch the rest of it,
We're just gonna go ahead and remove him for that comment.
There's no bagging
Ross,
and boarding on this show allowed.
I agree with you, Sticks, on that one. What you were gonna say?
I don't.
I mean,
know.
this is a
already.
this is a cheap book, man.
Yeah, so raw sales, $6, $7.50, $10, 15, 13, $3, 8, 12, 10, $33 at the end of January this year. Newsstand edition.
The
A 4.0 sold in January of this year. Oh, I went too big. For $72. Some 8.0 sales last year. It ranged from $70 to $40. That's not bad for an 8, especially when you consider the 4 was getting 70. 9.2.
Broken glass and watching Turtles again.
Dude,
I prefer to have a prostate exam rather than watch Eternals again.
I don't think I'll watch Ant-Man when it's on Disney Plus, man. I think I'll just find 2 clips of Kang, every Kang scene.
High sale for a 9.2 December of last year, $146.
I feel like Lopez is slowly starting to morph into Marco.
How dare you even mention that name? No, I just didn't enjoy it, man. Fuck. And you know me, I love Phase 4. I don't care what anybody says. Thought Phase 4 was pretty good, but just not Ant-Man.
And 2 9.8 sales just last month. $175 and a $215 sale. Not bad.
Not bad.
We'll see where
I'm ruggedly handsome. This is true.
Ruggedly
He's wearing the same shirt too.
Oh yeah.
March of 1983.
1993. That's a good year.
This one's 30 years old. What if the Silver Surfer possessed the Infinity Gauntlet? I just like the cover. That's why I picked this one to add on here. But
this one shot up.
Yeah, this one started gaining. So we've got 3 raw sales, 10 and a $40 sale in December of last year. A 9.8 sale in December of 22, $229. January of this year, $171, and February of this year, $170.
They really are freaky.
The 9.8s were down a bit, but I'm not sure if that'll tick up any. We'll see if Silver Surfer shows up in anything, and they bring back the Gauntlet. I mean, Warlock's in this. It's a good what if story if you've read it.
Invaders. Who read Invaders as a kid? Not me.
I didn't.
So 30 years ago, this is the second series of the Invaders, March of 93.
One person read it because he bought a 9.8 for $200.
There's one Invaders Homer out there. He's probably buying up all the Raws too.
I was gonna say, and dollar bins everywhere.
Yeah, $1.79. Sold for $10. I can't imagine why. It says high grade, 9.4 candidate. $150. And then the 9.8 for $200. Next, Marvel Universe, The End, #1, March of 03.
Damn, that's crazy to think that's 20 years old.
20 years old. Now, I'm going to tell you this is kind of an insight to my mind. This is a book I am specking on as far as the forthcoming series goes, as far as Thanos is concerned and the whole Marvel Universe.
Who?
Who? Thanos.
Okay.
Josh Brolin?
No, I know. I just.
Oh, okay.
No, I just like the way you say his name.
The singer?
I like it.
I mean, this is an easy pickup book here. They're cheap, so.
This one is super cheap. I mean, super cheap, but you can get a lot of 6 for like $15. So here, raw sales. Mostly these are sets. So all 6 issues, $15.
I'm assuming that Sticks bought all of these here.
Yeah. Yeah. Speculator.
Yeah, he bought all these ones here.
I'm not going to say what I've done or what I haven't done.
Plead the fifth.
I play the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 12th.
Okay. Because we do have a lawyer on staff. Oh, look that Taika Waititi killed.
Yes.
98 sales of the Marvel Universe, 55, 62, and 66. All right, Thor: God of Thunder, number 6, March of 2013. 10 years old. 10 years old, and we've already gotten gore in the movies. Like it or not.
What up, Patrick or Justin? What up, Patrick?
He had so much potential. Gore did, man.
So just this year, raw sales.
Crash and burn like a Donny Cates book.
$15, $27.
Damn.
9.8 sales. Start from the bottom. What? January of 23 this year, one sold for $50.
Ooh.
And a 127, a 225 sale, and a 150.
You said a 9.8 sold for $50?
$50.
Wow. Remember when they were $60, $70 raw?
Yeah.
Jesus. Good job, Taika.
Like they say, how the mighty have fallen. Right?
Like
so raw sales 6 months before Love and Thunder, February 21st, there was a sale of $74. Sales between February and May of 22. The average price of a raw was $103.
Yeah.
All those people are punching themselves in the dick.
Latest raw sale, $37. 9.8 sales after Love and Thunder, or before Love and Thunder. September 21st, sale of $377. Sales between December and June were on an average of $348. And of course, the latest sale, February, the 150. I had it in here. That was that last sale. So from $350, if you're buying at the height, or even before when the movie came out, $377, $350, and now it's only $150. Or if you're the schmo that put it up and only sold it for $50. I don't know if you remember when the stock market crashed and people were jumping out of windows. That might be it. And that's it for March's time tunnel.
Nice.
That's
Thank you.
a segment.
Sticks.
Good job,
As far
man.
as I will have a few time tunnels that aren't comic related. I'm working on those right now.
Excellent. Music would be
So
awesome.
there you go.
Nice.
Before we move on, I have a question for Kyle. Kyle, did you read Nightwalkers too?
No, I did not.
Kind of dropped off a little bit.
Did it?
Yeah. But I'll keep going.
He was too busy filming Streetwalkers 3 in his garage.
Yes.
Hartman, you ready?
I mean, as ready as ever.
So I wanted to put up the original Space Cow. This is the drawing I did when I was like 10 years old.
Let's see.
Friggin'
Looks like that Transformer. It looks like the bad guy from Silverhawks.
Yeah.
What's it look like? Hold it back up.
Terrible.
Do it now.
Was that his name?
I think so.
It puts the lotion on.
Thanks.
He doesn't look like a cow.
Silver.
Yeah,
All
zero
right.
traps, man. I had no drawings. I had very little drawing skills, but
Let's see what AI came up with
Okay.
according to what
Right.
our chat said.
Let's hear this.
Okay, so let's share this screen. I'll do this. All right, let me share the screen. Presents. Okay, you guys. Wow.
Wow.
Entire screen. Okay. We good? Can you
I can't see nothing.
present? You got to switch it over. All right.
I like turtles.
Okay, so we've got. Where are we on here? We got Rainbow Rat. All right, you guys asked for him. He's gonna change a little here and there. All right, I'm gonna tell the story after we introduce everybody. There's Vicky Vegan, and you pick which one is ribs or short stack or. All right, and then we've got his mentor.
No,
An old
no, and then
an old man. You gotta find Greta and take care of Greta and her. And then we got let me see. Oh, there we go. There's our villain.
Greta Thunberg.
And then there's Space Cow, and he went and got an Anton Segura haircut. And he's an assassin who's coming after him. And then we've got Greta plotting with the cheese. She's got to use that cheese against this mouse. And then the mouse, the rat, got a little rainbow with a he did whatever rainbow rats do.
Tom Holland could totally play that character in the movie.
Yep.
Then we got some more rainbow rats, and I just started tossing it all in there. And there's a.
Oh, I bet
Steve
you like
Buscemi.
tossing it all right.
Toss it a salad.
The group of villains that somehow appear. There's some war happening. And then there's the Joker. And the
Just
Joker,
because.
the Joker is actually her father. Actually, I have no idea. I just did it. And then there's Ving Rhames, who I guess
Someone like
Vicky,
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, or like
Vicky cheated on him or something. I
That
don't
looks
know.
like Mike Tyson or
Whitaker.
Floyd Mayweather got stung by a
Mayweather.
bee.
Yeah.
Looks like Mayweather got stung by a
It looks
bee.
like Evander Holyfield, Mayweather, Tyson, and Ving Rhames all got together and were able to create, and that happened to be that. And a reverse vitiligo Vicky Vegan.
It looks like Mayweather got stung by a bee.
Yeah.
There's Greta with her cheese again. And then there's the prequel to how the bovine got the Segura haircut. It became
Jared Leto blessed the bovine, so it gave him the cigar haircut.
And then Woody Harrelson comes and tells him how bad it is to have his space cow come after him.
Looks like Army Hammer about to eat somebody.
And Woody Harrelson with a camel.
No, you know who that looks like, Sticks? What's the
It does kinda
WWE
look
wrestler that doesn't say anything that was with Mindy Hartwell?
Looks like a male version of Sarah Jessica Parker.
He's running around with Johnny Gargano.
Oh, crap.
Use that. That's a.
What are you talking about? I can't think of the picture.
Bottom left on that one, man. Bottom left.
He's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you. The only difference between Anton Segura and man is he get what he wants. He's gonna kill you. And let's see. Do I need to read the story now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know where this is
Dexter
going.
Loomis, that's his name.
All right.
You want me to read
my
it?
God.
Harmon?
I mean,
Like Lewis.
if you want to read it, you can't. Like, this is the one I'm going with. I haven't. You gonna read my screen?
Today,
Just
Junior?
keep it scrolling. Keep it scrolling for me.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. I'll do a nice movie voice. In a world filled with danger and chaos, there lived a hero unlike any other. Rainbow Rat. Remy, as he was known to his friends, possessed a unique set of powers that set him apart from the rest. He could fly a plane with ease, and whenever he saw a rainbow, he could multiply himself into a whole army of rainbow rats. But Remy had a weakness. Cheese. He loved it more than anything in the world, and whenever he caught a whiff of it, he was powerless to resist. His love of cheese often got him into trouble, but his girlfriend, Vicky Vegan, was always there to keep him in check. Remy's best friend and sidekick, Short Ribs, a bulldog with a heart of gold and a mean streak when it came to protecting his friends. But as Remy and his friends went about their daily lives, they began to notice that the world was changing. The skies darker, the air thicker with pollution, and danger seemed to lurk around every corner. It didn't take long for Remy to realize that something sinister was at work. A group of villains had banded together, determined to take over the world and destroy everything in their path. With his friends by his side, Remy knew he had to act fast to stop the villains. They took to the skies in Remy's trusty plane, ready to battle against their enemies and defend the world they loved. As they fought against the villains, Remy's love of cheese proved to be both a blessing and a curse.
That is for me too.
The villains had discovered his weakness and were using it against him, tempting him with his favorite food at every turn. But Remy refused to let his weakness defeat or define him. He dug deep and found the strength to overcome it, defeating the villains and saving the world from destruction. In the end, Remy knew that he was more than just a hero. He was a symbol of hope and strength in a world that desperately needed it. And as he soared through the skies, he knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, he was ready to face them head on, armed with nothing but his bravery, his trusty plane, a love for cheese, and a banging bee named Vicky Vegan.
Oh, yeah. All right.
There we go.
That was well done. I think that was
That was fun.
Yes, it was.
Comic theater.
The power of AI.
Yeah. Can we trademark that?
No.
Good.
Well, actually, we can.
Copyright it.
Sam, can we? We got to leave.
Yeah, we sure can.
That was the third
copyrighted already.
iteration. The third iteration of the story. I changed it several times. Ving Rhames did do a "Where's the bee" for
We have
Arby's. Arby's and Vicky changed her name to RB, and Ving was cheating.
So how about that
on-
best and worst comics of the week?
Oh, dude.
No, this is.
So to start this one, do you want to go, Matt?
Ah, go for it.
Okay. First cover of the week we have, worst cover, is the Harley Quinn number 27, the Jenny Frison cardstock cover. For as good of art as she does, this one really, I think, missed the mark. And as I think as Hartman said, I think he's watching a Marilyn Manson video. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think this is?
She looks like what's her name? The actress? Oh shit, Uma Thurman.
That does
That
look
look
like
like-
Yeah.
I think this guy looks like Marilyn Manson.
Oh
No, that's Uma.
yeah,
I don't know. That's more Maryland.
I don't like Marilyn Manson no more.
Nails.
After I saw that documentary.
It's clearly Ellen.
Ellen, no,
Ellen
that's Uma
DeGeneres.
Thurman.
Glenn Close.
That's Uma Thurman, like a
Glenn far away.
Uma Thurman, yeah.
Glenn Close,
I just think this is all. This is a miss.
big time.
This is a miss. This
AOA's got to be our age or older, dude. What? How old are you, AOA?
Old enough to know better, but young enough to still do it anyway.
Lady Gaga?
That's kind of a country song. Paraphrasing a country song. Old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care.
46.
Yeah. My age, our age. Nice.
Joe. Yeah,
I don't know, man. I am a fan.
Danny agrees. Uma Thurman.
She is kind of like the same thing all the time. I don't know. It's kind of like Arjun, but Arjun is better.
Oh, dude, he's shit. All right.
Who's the same?
Arjun,
Next, we got the Star Wars 32 Christopher action figure.
I almost picked that one.
Listen, any cover with Jar Jar Binks in it deserves to be on the worst cover list.
You know what, though? As a Star Wars fan, I think there's a character more horrible than Jar Jar, and that is Omega.
Who?
Bad.
Who?
Exactly.
Yeah, I said it. Dark Side Crew. Tune in tomorrow at 8 Eastern, is it?
He's gonna fight.
What you don't see is Marco off screen with a knife pointed right at Lopez's head,
Right.
telling him to plug the Star Wars show.
Yeah. I just got a text.
Don't forget to plug the Star Wars show.
Lopez gets a per diem every time he mentions that show. Marco just deposited some money in his PayPal. Mary Jane and Black Cat #2, second printing, J. Scott Campbell. I feel like this is an absolute garbage J. Scott Campbell cover.
He really fucked up with the hands.
Mary Jane's face looks like Black Cat's pegging her.
It kind of looks like when Darth Lopez drops his pants.
Hey, but I am not a Campbell fan at all.
I do.
That's,
I like
that's his
Campbell.
wife's face when his wiener's like, I'm ruggedly handsome.
Nice. She doesn't like my pee-pee no more. Oh.
He phoned that
You
in.
can't say that.
I think Campbell's got a gold X-Men gold cover I like that I think I have, and a Captain Marvel cover. But other than that, no.
Yep. Mary Jane's O face.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Mm-mm.
I'll give it to him. That's the first time in a long time I've seen one of his covers where the noses don't make the chicks look like cats. Like, that's my biggest complaint with Campbell, is that the way he draws the noses, it makes the girls look like a cat.
This is Lopez dropped his pants in front of them.
The white-haired lady looks like she's instigating.
I wish. I wish.
Uh-uh.
Doesn't he always give them freckles?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he always gives MJ freckles.
Oh.
Okay. J. Scott Campbell is 80% hat.
That's kind of how I feel about Gallagher and Delato.
Dubba says he
love
fucked
for
with the hands, the
Google.
faces, the teeth, and the background. Other than that, it's okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, BK. I wish we had a bell because we'd give BK a bell right now.
We don't have. We got.
Oh, I think we have a bell.
They said they look like they saw
I mean-
Marco with his shirt off.
It's the same production company. I mean, come on. How can we not have access to the bell?
We have access to the bell.
We have access to the bell.
That's right.
Are you doing it, Matt? I saw the brand change.
I was going to, but I can't find it.
Okay.
He blocked it.
The last
Probably.
worst cover of the week is the Rogue and Gambit #1, the 1 in 25 Aruzo cover.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, there you go, BK. It's just a bad cover, and I read this in the morning. It was a pretty good read. It's pretty fun. But this cover is ugly, dude, for me. And I love Rogue and Gambit. I was, before I saw the art, I was like, oh, I hope it's good. I'll pick it up. But no, thank
I
you.
think there was I think I got picked up this book. I think no, maybe it wasn't this book. Was it Hollow's Eve or this one that had the Alex Ross Mystique cover?
I like how the diamonds
Yeah.
are like
Hallow's Eve.
nipples
How's Eve?
or the hearts. Or
I mean, this is just bad. I mean,
Looks like
Rogue looks all right, I guess, but Gambit looks like fucking, I don't know what
show me nips without showing me nips.
this looks
just
like the
bad.
album cover to Grease. John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John.
Gambit looks like a vampire, kind of.
Well, that's what I was getting was like, what's that show with Rogan and
Garbage. You're right, Frankie.
True Blood,
True Blood? I got
Yeah.
a True Blood vibe off of this.
because he's pale. He's get a tanny bit.
Yep. Going for like $10.
Playing cards is it's nonsense. Yeah. Orzo is an acquired taste.
You're right,
I
Joe.
know, man. The cards sting a little bit. If you get the right velocity and flick of the
Bro,
fingers as you throw it, they
Let
sting
him
a
charge
little
it
bit.
with kinetic energy.
Blew
and
his
hit
cards
you with
all over.
one. Let him charge it with kinetic energy and let him hit you with one. See how it feels.
No, she
Yes.
felt it.
Creed of the damn vibe.
Are they in bed? What?
I
She
think they're standing up.
did a something
standing
to the
up.
children. That was like the only exclusive that I bought for that entire book, and I ended up selling it, and it was pretty dope. But
It's a fever dream.
I'm not really a fan of her art.
Is he dead? Is her hands covered? What's up?
All right.
All right.
We got best covers of the week. We got the Hollow's Eve #1, the 1 in 200 Art Germ Virgin cover.
1 in 200.
Yeah,
Dude.
but it's only $100. I want this, man. If
I
I
do
could
too.
sell those fucking Hellboys I bought, maybe pick this up.
I
Really
think this
keeping
cover's
Halloween all the way around, huh?
dope. I'd love this cover.
I can print you off a copy of it, Lopez.
Got one?
I can print one off for you.
As opposed to square nipples.
It's nice, man. There's one for $100 on eBay, but can't do
Yeah,
it.
we've got the Spider Gwen Shadow Clones 1, Greg Land 1 in 100 retailer Virgin incentive. I went on to try to get one of these, and fuck, man.
$60 only.
What? See, I think this is a reprint cover, dude. Because I think when they did the fucking like Gwenverse stuff, I believe this was a variant cover for it.
It was. They just took the trade dress off of it.
Yeah.
It wasn't going for $60 when I looked.
This is affordable. Let me see. I know it's a place that has it.
Because I
Someone
think
just
there's
step on a cat.
better. There's better Gwen covers for Shadow than that one, in my opinion. But I mean, that's still an awesome cover. But I'm just getting tired of every time they do a Gwen thing, it's like they just reprint his cover from.
This was
like an outfit swap cover.
It was last week, right?
Hey, Matt.
Craig Ladd is a nice guy who traces porn.
Can you go check on Aaron? I think Logan's beating her up.
Yeah, I know.
Is that what that is? Next, we got Action Comics 1052, the Lee Weeks cardstock cover.
I love this cover. $70, Kyle.
Jesus.
I like the cover, right? It's simple, and
I feel like a peeping Tom.
It's really good looking, man.
You know, the cover makes us look like peeping Toms.
Yeah.
In his little Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah, he's just little Superman, man. Just looking up at the
Where's
stars.
the super dong at?
I like how the branches kind of frame out the
Superman logo,
the shield logo.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
cool. I didn't
piss
see that until you
already.
just started pointing it out. That is
Right.
cool.
We see where your head's at, Hartman.
Show it.
Nice cover.
Next, we've got the King Spawn #20, the Spears cover. I like this cover.
Yes.
Yeah, I just think that's a dope
fuck.
cover. That's the color contrast in this cover is really awesome.
Looks like the
No, the doctor said I'm fine. Should heal up.
This is what happens when you get the
you look
COVID
like
vaccine.
leader of
boosters.
zombies or some shit. Man, this is
Does it look bad? It feels pretty bad.
No, man, you look all right. I don't know, man. It feels
I
pretty
was gonna look like a fool.
this
You
would have
should
been
be
nice
the other guy.
version cover, huh?
out of my
I
plastic
can't feel my
surgery,
lips. Is it that cold out?
Okay. Next, we got anime.
Let's do it.
Big news in anime.
Just put some real sport on it. It'll be all right.
Beagle news.
Just spray
All
some
right,
Windex
first
on
up.
it.
Spray some Windex on it.
That shit'll buff out.
First up, blank slide. Where's the slide? All right, here we go.
El Blanco.
If anybody is looking forward to a more Mandalorian material media, they are coming out with a manga version of it's going to be released through Viz Media. Viz is the same company that's releasing all of the Star Wars manga and Shonen Jump, all the stuff you guys are used to. We'll look for that later this year.
Is it new content or is it just a retelling of the first season of Mandalorian like Marvel's doing right now?
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's in a manga format, so you got to read it the other direction.
Womp womp.
Detective Pikachu getting a sequel, and they have found a director, Jonathan Kreisel from Portlandia. They've also got a writer attached to it, so it looks like Detective Pikachu is going forward. I hope you guys If anybody liked that movie, I certainly liked it.
I liked it. It was cute.
I never watched it.
Me neither.
Didn't put a bird on it.
And this is another manga adaptation. Saint Seiya or Knights of the Zodiac it was announced a while back. We talked about it a little bit, but they didn't have a release date. So this is the announcement of the release date of April 28th. So it's coming quick. Just a couple months away, well, less than 2 months. And then the global release, we still don't have a date yet, but I imagine it'll be sometime early summer.
Sweet.
Oh, this is animated?
This is not anime, it's live action.
Oh, it says animation company at the bottom. That's why it threw me off.
Yeah, Toei owns the rights to the animation, but
it's a live action?
Well, it's a live action, yeah.
Okay.
And then we got what happened to my pictures?
Kyle's computer is.
There we go.
The picture, here we go. The WTF manga of the week is Dorohedoro, which is kind of a world where there's sorcerers and magic and also science and assassins. It's really weird. So that panel on the right there is the very first panel of the whole comic. And what happened is this guy with the lizard face was a human, and a sorcerer cursed him with this lizard face. And every time he fights a sorcerer, he bites the sorcerer's head, and inside his mouth there's a face. There's like a guy's face, and the guy's face in his head will tell the sorcerer whether or not he's the right one. And then the lizard guy has to take the guy out of his mouth and say, "What did the guy say?" And then the sorcerer says, "I'm not the right one," and then he just kills the guy and then moves on.
That's what a sorcerer did to me. It gave me a lizard face too.
This manga is absolutely wild. It's 23 volumes. It's very, very good. It's also an anime that you can watch on Netflix. It is bonkers and violent and just really, really fun. But I would say this is definitely a WTF manga, but this is one of the better ones. So I would say check it out.
It definitely looks like he's deep throating a dong long before you said it was a head. Until I saw the ear, I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Before we get the first appearances, did you guys watch The
head,
Mandalorian?
What's that?
Yeah.
Did all you guys watch The Mandalorian?
Oh, is it back already?
Wow, Sam, is it back already?
What did you guys think of Mandalorian?
I loved it, man.
I thought it was good too. There's just something about it.
Yeah, dude. Just can't do no wrong. I mean,
I don't know. I thought that the Bo-Katan scene was kind of throwaway. It's kind of like a rush. Let's get Bo-Katan in there
because he wasn't even going there, right? He was going somewhere else, and then he just stops there, and then he tells her, "I want to." What did he tell her? Because I've watched it like 4 times.
He says he's going to Mandalore to bathe in the
the
mystic waters.
Right.
And she basically says that all of her band of Mandalorians are disbanded, and that since he holds the dark saber, that he's the leader of them and should go round them all up. And he's basically asking her for help because what IG-11 is that who it is? The droid's all messed up. And the little dudes are trying to fix it.
Lake of Minnetonka.
Yeah. But other than that, I thought it was good. Just feels so right, man. It feels like, I don't know. I have no complaints about it.
My question is like, didn't they tote that his little starfighter was like ridiculously fast? So how are these pirated ships keeping up with his like next level little fighter?
Well, he was picking them off one by one. Asteroids, bro. And so he was just maneuvering them really quick behind him. It's like stop right behind an asteroid. They'd fly by. He'd just come in, blow them up, and keep going.
Bo-Katan is a bitch. Plays Bo-Katan a carpet song about Kyle's mom.
But yeah, he was all butthurt because he's got the dark saber and she doesn't.
I know, right?
Yeah. I think she's gonna end up being a heel.
Yeah, you don't want this sword. It gets heavier.
I don't think she unites with him, in my opinion. But I don't know. It's Filoni, so probably. But I do watch the internet, unlike others, and some, they're talking about season 2 is gonna. Episode 2 is supposed to be fucking hunters. Yeah,
I think that he's gonna go to Mandalore and find that that it is inhabitable, and he's gonna go back and get her, and then they're all gonna go back to Mandalore, and she's gonna rule. He's gonna hand over the Darksaber, and she's gonna rule Mandalore again.
but she's not gonna.
That's like the vibe I'm getting from the first episode.
She won't take it though. She's got to beat him in combat, and I don't think any other Mandalorians will accept her if she doesn't beat him in combat. But I do think that she's gonna end up ruling.
Take a dive.
I think.
Yeah,
I think she will rule. I don't know how.
I think she dies.
I saw some shit that they're trying to push off that Grogu was with Luke Skywalker for like 4 years.
2 years. 2 years. I saw that. I read that. Yeah. 2 years. Fucking Filoni for you. But
is that so he can have more powers and then they don't have to
it's so he can pull him out of some shit.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's 2 years, so you can say what it was 2 years in that whole show. You know,
his head will never fit that.
More training than Luke got under Yoda,
right? But it's just a cheap way to say that. There was a time jump for 2 years. Oh crap! I just got emails and text messages. We're talking Star Wars.
All I want to know is how long do you think it takes before those Mando masks stink, and how long do you think it takes to get used to the stink since you can't take them off?
Well, here's the thing: how do they make Mandalorian?
I think they pretty much. It's like eating shit your whole life. You kind of just eat it and don't know it's bad.
I think they make a Mando douche, and it's like deodorized water. They just stick up there and squeeze, and it all comes like.
Well, they don't realize how bad they smell.
When she put it on the kid, it made it made a noise like remember when they put the mask on Vader and went
like a suction cup.
Yeah,
fuck that shit still got its duty. You're set
to find you.
So maybe you
don't take no showers.
The technology, he probably just could wash his face, and his hair. Oh,
they start bathing and dying.
Got a button on the side.
It's like a bidet on his head where it just spritzes him with water and shampoo, and
maybe it brushes his teeth. Because think about the breath, bro. If you can't brush your teeth,
I know, dude. That was one thing about the pandemic is like you got to smell your breath all the time. You got a mask on, you're always smelling your freaking breath.
And it was.
I think it's got a button. His helmet has a button on there that cleans his head like one of those bowling ball machines.
Yeah, like a self-cleaning helmet, maybe.
I don't know, man.
Plays a refreshing sound. Does it just
my mouth smells like an ashtray?
Your mouth smells like an ashtray.
My mouth during a pandemic.
Shouldn't smoke, man.
But I mean, are you guys excited for the rest of it now? Did this episode make you guys excited?
Oh yeah.
There's some reason I wish they could write the way they write Mandalorian. If they would do other things like that, it would make it. I don't know. They just write it well, or something that keeps you into it. Unlike other shows that they do, I don't know.
I don't know what it is. Just write it. Well.
I think it's because it's outside of the Skywalker stuff. So John Favreau is free to kind of write it however he wants, and he's just got to fit it ride the line of the Skywalker stuff. And there's some things I'm sure he can't cross, but otherwise he's probably got carte blanche to do whatever he wants.
Well, think of what was it, Boba Fett? The episodes with Luke on there, I could not stand. I don't like Book of Boba Fett anyway. But when they go see Luke, I just didn't. That to me was bad. I didn't like it. But I think he does better when he doesn't use Luke and them, which
I think they should kill off Grogu. Which be a good idea.
It's only done
just in the baby.
Wait, no,
kill him.
Can't get that, dude. Just in the baby.
That was Filoni, right? They did.
I would like to see the baby.
When did we see Luke? Into season 2, and then we did Boba Fett.
Baby.
Yeah, the Luke episode was horrible. I don't know who wrote that. If it was Filoni, I think it was. I don't think Favreau wrote anything a Book of Boba Fett.
I'll take 2 bottled waters, 3 Mandalorian douches, and some food for the kid.
And a book of bubble bath.
But I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good. I think we're gonna see some good shit, man. But I still think it's gonna lead up to. We're gonna see all of them together fighting.
Lopez, there's a pussy behind you.
Yeah, my cat Thanos. Thanos. Yeah.
What's
Thanos,
Giancarlo Stanton's character's name?
Who?
What?
What?
Thanos.
Huh?
The dude from Breaking
John
Bad.
Carlos Esposito.
Or whatever.
Oh, Moff Gideon.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we still got to see him.
He's gone. They wrote him off.
Did they?
Oh, they
Yeah,
did.
they said that.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they said
God.
that
No,
he's
he'll
in
be
an
back.
imperial prison,
Yeah,
He'll
till they break him out.
and just like they did with what's her
Cardian.
name? Carl
They
Domberg.
definitely
or
wrote her off.
Yeah, they
Cardian,
definitely wrote her off.
Yeah.
Nicarana.
Yeah, she left.
Yeah, yeah,
she
she's
got
done.
recruited.
Yeah, she's done.
They
Her
wrote
comment.
off, but they left
But
her-
I think we're gonna see Moff Gideon, dude. I think he's gonna be the bad guy. I think he gets out, and somehow he's just gonna gather his troops, and I think that's who they're gonna fight.
I don't know. I think it's leading us into different
Ahsoka.
territories. Just Ahsoka, yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried about Ahsoka, man. Honestly.
Because I mean, we're getting into. I mean, Filoni's episode this season. Who's going to appear from Rebels?
Oh yeah.
Is it going to be Ezra? Is that when Ezra shows up? Is it going to be?
Well, saw the whales, right?
Yeah.
So that's like a hint, wink.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think Ezra will show up at least until the end of the season.
No, I think that's all for Ahsoka. I don't think.
Yeah,
I think we might get like
Yeah.
a tease going
Oh,
for
This is-
Ahsoka, but I don't think we see. I hope not, because that's when they start messing it up, man. Because I think we're all,
I mean,
like I said, I think we're going to see a showdown. When it, like I said,
if Ahsoka
Against
shows up,
against
you might
Moff
get
Gideon
something,
and Grogu.
no, against Thrawn.
Oh.
That's
So
what
I just generated lines that he would say.
Well,
It's pretty cool.
I mean, or is that when are we going to see Sabine show up at the end of the Mando season 3?
I hope not. I'd just rather keep it to the story of Mando, what's going on with him. Maybe get a little tease of what might happen in Ahsoka. Because I think Ahsoka's going to either be good or bad. I think, they're going to fight Thrawn, dude. And I think there's going to be one major fucking team up.
Hey, did you think in
Well-
the beginning that when they were making that Mandalorian mask that it was for fucking Grogu?
No, I actually thought it was you were looking into the past of Din Djarin getting
That's
his
what I
mask.
thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was a flashback.
But look how hardcore they are. This dude just saved them from a giant alligator, and they're like, dude, there ain't no redemption. You took off your mask. Why are you even here?
That was badass when I think Gator rolled on all those guys, though. That was
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm excited, though. I can't wait for Wednesdays now. We'll see. We'll see.
So, what do you guys give it on a scale of whatever you want to give it on?
Bag of rice.
That's pretty good if you live in China.
Lightsabers.
Yeah, I agree. I enjoyed it. It made me excited for the rest of the season, but
Definitely.
You gave it 4 thick dark sabers.
Yeah.
thick, veiny
In
dark
a red
sabers.
gym.
All right. So we got our first appearances of the week.
Yeah, first appearance of the week. We got first appearance of a new cosmic Ghost Rider who's still unnamed. Everyone knows that Frank Castle is the current cosmic Ghost Rider, but we got a new boss in town. If you want to go to the next slide, gives you our first look at him. Your new
Blew his
cosmic
fucking
Ghost
head
Rider.
off.
Yes, he does.
So it's no longer going to be Frank Castle, or is he still in the story? Or
He is still in the story, yes, but it kind of opens up where you see this interaction go down, and then it goes to Frank Castle.
It
So
looks like he's going to grab boobs.
very cool.
I like
Pick that
those.
up in the new issue, the very first, Cosmic Ghost Rider #1, and then on the final page we've got Dan Ketch as Weapon X. our supposed Weapon X and Ghost Rider 12. It looks pretty
It's a dope
badass.
cover.
If you go to the next slide,
That's an awesome cover.
it's kind of sweet with the Weapon X helmet on.
I can dig it.
And then we got Shadow Gwen or Spider Gwen Shadow clones. We got our first appearance of Gwen Stacy / as Dr. Octopus and as Sandman.
Ugh.
Did you say ugh?
I said,
Ugh.
Yeah, I was actually surprised how good the art in this book was. Because like,
Did you actually read it?
I picked it up and I skimmed through it. I haven't read it yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna do that on a plane tomorrow. But
On the plane.
if we go to the next slide, if it ever loads. There you go. There's your Gwen as Doc Ock, and then the last panel is the Sandman Gwen, which I think it looks really cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's nice art, man.
This has that what's that movie with the TV where you watch the thing and the ring
The
or
Ring?
whatever? Yeah.
Mm.
Kind of got that vibe for me. But that's cool.
Ringu.
All right.
Nice.
We've got Movie Wars. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I like AOA. AOA's comments pretty funny.
She blew it
Best
back
thing Gwen ever did was die.
down. Literally.
Last week I did Deadpool versus Ace Ventura, and finally you guys came through.
Mother.
Yeah.
Deadpool fucking killed it. So glad. I didn't think anything was going to be fucking Ace
Rigged.
Ventura, and it did. I appreciate you guys. So this week we're going to shift
Fake
gears,
news.
and I'm doing Deadpool versus Iron Man #1, the one that got it going.
Oh, Deadpool, man.
Dude, Iron Man, dude, it's fucking. That's where it's at, dude.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going funniest
I watched
movies.
Iron Man today, as a matter of fact, and
I'd put on. I mean, it is pretty good, dude. But I'd still watch Deadpool before Iron Man.
Can't wait to see Rhodey.
so Iron Man is just good from beginning to end.
Winning.
It's just got a good flow to it. Yes.
That it is.
AOA knows what's up. Iron Man all day.
AOA's anti-mutants, man,
So he's
or anything associated with mutants.
he knows what's up. For
Or AOA.
see, Iron Man.
Oh, damn.
Iron Man. That's it, man. It's gonna kill it. Thank you guys. So for Cartoon Wars, last week we had. Go ahead, Matt. This is yours.
We had Space Ghost Coast to Coast versus Darkwing Duck, and just like the movie wars, how the mighty have fallen, Space Ghost finally falls to Darkwing Duck
As
with
it should.
66 votes, 45 to 55% of the vote. So it was actually
That
pretty
was
close.
Squeaked by.
Darkwing Duck takes the W, finally relieving Space Ghost of that championship belt after weeks. So as this is the beginning of March, we're jumping into our adult Cartoon Wars March Madness. We already got one bracket submitted. Just a reminder, you can submit your brackets to us. Just take a photo of your completed bracket, send it over to one of us on social media, and you can get the bracket on the community tab of the Renovision YouTube channel. Submit your picture of what you think the bracket's going to be, and if you pitch a perfect bracket, we are giving away a 8 billion genies. Kyle is graciously giving away an 8 billion genies Super Mario 3 Bird City variant.
Wow.
So how are we gonna do this week, Matt?
All right. So I've laid out the slides. So what we're just to show the matchups. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to have Pete put up on the community tab the slides this week, and you guys are going to vote. And that's how we're going to choose who goes on to round 2 is by viewer vote. So make sure that you hit up the Renovision channel, the community tab this week, and vote. If you go to the next slide, I have it broken down here. So round 1, you have Futurama versus Beavis and Butthead.
Futurama.
Yeah, round 2, and then you have Dr. Katz, Professional Therapist versus King of the Hill.
Not familiar with Dr.
The Head versus South Park.
Dude, I think the South Park's gonna make it far.
Yeah.
If not to the end. Yeah.
Remember the Radiohead episode? Loved it.
Home Movies versus Celebrity Deathmatch.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Eon Flux versus Family Guy.
I gotta go Family Guy on this one.
Yeah, all day.
I love Ian Flex though.
Ren and Stimpy versus the Max.
Wow.
Ren and Stimpy all day long.
Oh, speaking of
Max. I like Max.
CLA plays later.
Stimpy.
Rocco's Modern Life versus Mission Hill.
Rocco.
Hell.
The Simpsons versus Daria.
That's a blowout.
Yeah, The Simpsons is gonna blow that shit out. I think The Simpsons is gonna make it far, but I don't think they're gonna make it to the end.
Nah, they're played out.
Well, you always have to have your strong seeds versus a weak seed. So this is like the 16 versus the 1.
Yeah. So
that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it all on votes.
Yep, we're gonna do it all on votes, and so if we have a tie, we'll leave it up to the chat or the panel here. We can all vote too, but that's how we're leaving it all up to votes in round 1. So head on over again to the community tab on the Renovision channel and cast your votes for the
how can they do this without cheating on the first round then? Because everybody could just look at the votes and then make their first bracket.
Yeah, but I mean,
well, we have a deadline. We have a deadline for the brackets, right? Deadline is before the first round is announced.
Yeah, so deadline would be you have to get your brackets submitted by before next Saturday show.
Yeah, but they'll already see the outcome of the first set of winnings.
Right, but that won't give them the whole.
But that's not going to guarantee you a perfect bracket.
Yeah, but it'll put everybody at a tie for the first set of brackets.
This is me.
Okay.
So this is what we'll do. I'll have Pete put them up Wednesday.
Let's make Wednesday.
So you have to have your brackets in by Wednesday. I'll give them to Pete. I'll give them to Pete to put them.
That makes sense.
By Tack Show Wednesday. How's that?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Excellent.
So I'll give you guys a few more days to get those in.
We already had one submission, right?
Yes, sir.
This is me eating a vape.
Okay. So
Thanks,
next we have the bad segment of the Hot Chick of the Week. And this week goes to Emily Elizabeth.
Isn't she in Clifford, the big red dog?
That's it is. Clifford the big red dog.
That's the California coast, if I ever seen one.
I didn't even see that she was at the beach.
If only I could be her swimsuit.
I don't think she saw the sign. I don't think she saw the sign that said no puppies on the beach.
This is me.
I tell you what, if
I
was
believe there's another slide, Kyle.
If I was in her league, I'd pass.
If you were in her league, you'd pass.
Yeah, but I'm good, girl. No,
you'd have to tell her.
Was she off camera with a gun to your head after you just said she doesn't like your pee? Now you're like, I gotta go.
You're right. Common, like
so
fake boobs, just nothing.
Who said they were fake?
I can see a girl like that anytime on the internet.
From a mile away, Sam. Come on.
So in the last slide, what was the name of the boat in the background?
Yeah, I see those.
Let's see what she looks like with Anton Segura hair. Got that urge to put that haircut on everything.
Okay, and next, hold on, I'm not done. So next we have our
back to these slides, Kyle.
What?
Just keep cycling back and forth.
There you go, Tyson. That's what I'm talking about. Nah.
No way.
You got a misshape
Used to
boob.
stay in the 90s. I'm straight. I'm good. I'd be like, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Walking through.
So for the what the fuck story of the week, the National Park Service put out a tweet that said, "Never push a slower friend down in a bear encounter." The National Park Service offered some sage advice for the park visitors who encounter bears. Never push a slower friend down, they said. It says that feeding another human to a bear is never the answer. If you come across a bear, never push a slower friend out, even if you feel the friendship has run its course.
Yeah, okay.
A reply to the tweet asks what a park visit should do if they are the slower friend, and the NPS said, check in on the friendship before you head into the woods. So my question for this is, I would like the chat to rank from last to first who the bear eats in order that somebody gets to escape.
Of the guys on the panel.
Yes.
I'll tell you who's going to get eaten last is Hartman, because he's going to be in his cabin.
Yeah, with a mask on for no reason because it's just him.
Or he's still in his mom's garage. He didn't even leave. He didn't even show up for the trip.
Right.
Like if we were all there, like who should be eaten first, last, second to last, third to last, fourth to last, fifth to last, and then last. That would
whoever catches my steak.
I'm surviving. I'm going out last.
I'm gonna have shit in my pocket to throw at you.
This is a tier list we should do. Can we get the tier list up?
Oh,
the tier list.
I mean, can we? Do we have option? Because we should be
I'd
like
probably die first. I'd take about 5 steps and get a cramp and be done. I just think I'm not. I'm good.
I would make noises never heard before.
I smoke, so I can't even run. And I just went to the doctor Monday, and I'm clinically obese. So I got like maybe 10 feet I could run at full speed, and I'm done. I'll just
human mind is
2/6 of the. Well, I don't want to speak about Hardman, but I'll just say that half of this panel is clinically obese.
All the fat guys, all the chubsters are going out first. So Sticks and Sam might be the last two. Sticks just oblivious. He'll just somehow win. He'll just survive on accident.
Sam was on Ninja Warrior, so I think Sam wins. I think Sam's gonna just start hopping from parkour.
Well, he didn't win.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll kick the bear in the balls to give us all a good head start, and then we'll see.
I've been on TV before.
Lopez would trip everyone in his path.
Sam showed up and tried the Ninja Warrior course, so he's a winner in my book.
Nice. 35 miles an hour uphill, yeah, bro. It's done. We're all done.
I watched a bear
Sam wins.
climbing tightrope,
but
taking down a bird's nest with his feet.
Well, I am Darth Lopez. I'll just force choke the fuck out of the bear. We're all surviving.
You know, there was a really great survey where they asked British people and American people how they would fare in a fight against different animals.
I'd ended a snake.
Can you look up that survey? But
Matt.
The irony was that Americans had much more confidence in their ability against things like grizzly bears and polar bears and black bears than any of the Brits. The Brits were like, "Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead if you put me in a fight against a wild animal. I'm dead."
The Predator had trouble.
And the Americans are all like, "Yeah, I'll freaking take that thing down, man. Let's do it."
Because we're a superpower, baby. Imperialistic.
The point is when finally be finding time to go to the woods, I'd be like, "Nah, man, I'm cool. I don't feel like going nowhere."
Americans are clearly disillusioned by
Kyle Bearchild's mad bears
and how they would fare. Yogi looks so fat and slow and kick Boo Boo right out of the park.
That's the British view.
Dude, I'm telling you, I would turn
the results of that.
I would turn and run, get a cramp, and I'd be like, "Oh fuck, I'm done."
I would say
they just go in fist and hives of bees.
I like that BK thinks I'm first to go.
I'd say we have more confidence. We have more confidence. I think we encounter these wild animals a little more often, and so we have a little more confidence.
See, I think it would be me because, like I said, I'd get a cramp the minute I turned around and fall down. Kyle would be second because he'd be too busy laughing at me.
I like that Darth Lopez would be a spicy bear quesadilla.
Fuck.
Sticks, they got you down as the ribeye.
Well,
then I think Sticks would be gone. I think Sam and Sticks would be taken off, and then Lopez would be third because he'd be sitting there trying to force choke the bear and wondering why it's not working.
Dude, I would jump on its back and try to ride it like a horse so that you guys can all get away.
Sam, you're gonna put them dodgeball skills.
at all times.
What is that? Some kind of weird
Kyle's
flashlight?
This is a lightsaber. This is an elegant weapon for more civilized time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a
Yeah.
pocket bush.
A flashlight.
I thought it was a pocket.
Everybody just drink a lot of water before we go out.
Yeah, that bear ain't stopping for any picnic type baskets.
Did
you find that survey?
Put my
No,
bear
I couldn't
suit
find
on.
it.
Tea and biscuits.
British went off for the animals, tea and biscuits. Yeah.
Crumpets.
Like a crumpet. So that's this week's show. Remember to go on, get the bracket so everybody can play. I have Pete, since he doesn't trust us to have access to the YouTube, I'll have Pete put up all the everything to, and then send it to me or Matt or Lopez. I don't give a shit who you send it to.
You can trust us.
You can, Pete. Do we have any? What are our legal options on that?
Don't send it to me because I won't have internet access.
Oh, I found it. I found it right away. Do you guys want to take a look at it first?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure we're friends with Christopher Robin.
All right.
Oh, bother.
Just put it in the group chat.
Oh, bother.
Have you not seen how Winnie the Pooh has been lately? He's been killing people.
Marco would serve Pete to the bear, that coward. So
Good thing he
Put it in
doesn't.
the private chat, Kyle.
okay, let me stop sharing.
But they've got animals like rat, house cat, goose. The
Elephant.
Brits don't think they would fare very well against a goose, man.
We'd make
A
a
medium-sized dog, an eagle, a large dog, a chimpanzee, a king cobra,
Dire
kangaroo.
wolf. Dire wolves.
What do they have in Britain?
Shrimp.
We got
Sea
Fuck.
urchins.
like
bears.
Brits,
Mollusks.
Brits are losing to geese, man. They're out here losing to
Dude, ducks
geese.
are savage. Look up ducks.
Hey, there's no more fearsome creature in the world than a Canadian goose. All right.
Dude, I've gone to the park, man. Those geese, man, they bolt right after you, man.
Ducks don't know what no means.
Like, why are they losing so bad to a goose? 45 to 61%. Say
Fact,
that
no,
to a
fact.
goose.
I'm a little
'Cause they
worried
hunt
that they're
packs.
afraid they can't fare well against a rat.
Less
Or a
than
house
half
cat.
of Britons think they would win against a goose.
Do you mean overall with disease and everything?
A
Rats is
medium-sized dog.
horrible.
An eagle.
Aren't they? I mean, they don't even have violence in their TV shows, right? And
The
they're
cops don't carry
No.
guns.
they're different over there.
That's Luther.
Cops don't carry guns over
Luther
there.
doesn't carry guns.
Luther doesn't carry a gun.
But that was like because he chooses not to, right?
because they not have GI Joe over there because it was too violent. They're
Probably.
a little different over there, like
I'm
that.
thinking
They
of
didn't have
Japan.
G.I.
No,
Joe
they had-
there because it's a real American hero.
Right. I mean, they got
G.I. Joe.
boobs, and like
Why do the Brits not like
porn
Superman
on TV, but they won't show guns.
and GI Joes and Hulk Hogan?
I mean, 8% of Americans are punching down an elephant. I love that.
That
I love
I think
says-
it's funnier
a
that
lot about
8%
America.
of Americans think they'd fare better against an elephant than a grizzly bear.
Because
Grizzly bears are nasty, dude.
this is
Grizzly
America.
bear, no problem.
This is America. That's right, AO8. This is America, bro. Come on, we're gangsters.
America.
Man, I done fought a chimpanzee 2 weeks ago.
Joe's right. A basic monkey will beat the living shit out of us, man.
Nah,
Chappelle said
no
it.
way.
That monkey will rip your
Oh,
dick off.
I like
They're
the
like-
confidence we have against a kangaroo. Those motherfuckers are mean, dude.
Right.
They
Oh
are
yeah,
mean.
did you see? Remember that one where that dude punched him in the face, and that dude stood up like, "Cool, what just happened?"
Dude, they stand up and they're all ripped and shit.
Dude looked like he just did a stint in prison.
I think what it is the Britons are a little bit more honest than we are.
Right. No, they're just not cowboys.
They're
Or
not
they're just
cowboys.
not-
That's the
not
truth.
thinking.
That's the
You know,
truth.
yeah, we have 4 million guns, bro. Come on, somebody's gonna be strapped. Just like if
400
we were in the
million.
woods with a bear, who's not gonna have a gun? Just because.
Yeah, I bet you they're whoever was serving in America's probably like, I'm shooting every one of these motherfuckers.
Right.
Medium dog down, eagle down,
I got 4
chimpanzee
guns on
out.
me.
We all saw what happened to those dudes, that dude in Vegas a long time ago.
Their magic trick
Sick Green
sucked,
Roy.
and
Yeah.
the
Mauled
monkey
by the-
or the
by a
lion
tiger.
went nuts.
What, a few years ago.
That chick in Texas who got her face ripped off by a chimpanzee.
Their tricks weren't great either.
Dude, what was the name of that movie by Jordan Peele and by Jordan
Cocaine Bear.
with the
They, them.
whatever it was?
Get or nope.
Dope.
Nope.
Those are pronouns.
Nope.
It was okay movie, but the first scene,
The chimpanzee, man. The chimpanzee was wild.
you can't even you just forget about it. But see, as an American, somehow we're gonna win. I'll stab him to death. Just find
Dude,
him.
you can't just stab a bear.
No, was it chimpanzee?
The chimpanzee. You can't just stab. Just put any animal in that spot.
Well, he's probably
Just
been
can't.
treated anyway.
PETA. They'll be after you.
Be nice to him.
But
Okay, so last but not least, we have
monkey knife fights.
Triple D dodgeball. We got the dodgeball update. Let's see. We got a few of them here.
Gotta watch this dodge right here, man.
Can you hear the music?
yes,
Are we gonna get in trouble for it?
Yeah.
probably.
Did I mute it?
I have. Yeah, you can just click at the bottom. There's a mute at the bottom. But I do have some that don't have any
It was in
music.
Wakanda.
So we got this
you
one.
guys doing a testicular
The
cancer?
third one. The
awareness
third
month?
one
Check your balls.
over. There you
This
go.
one?
That one. Yeah, that one. You can put the sound on this one. There's nothing wrong with the sound on this. Look at that. Look at that little heel kick.
Yeah, it'd have been more epic if you would have caught it though.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Missed it by that much.
So when it gets down to one person, there's a countdown. Keep the game moving. Locked it up.
Got Tyler out.
That's it. There you go. This one's sideways. You don't want to do the sideways one. But the
Okay.
first one there is okay.
This one.
Yeah.
He's throwing me out.
One guy versus three. Boom. Got
It looks like they didn't even try to get out of the way.
Play
it.
dodgeball.
Dude, we used AOA. We used to play with volleyballs, man. It was brutal. Everyone was breaking fingers. We had to switch.
Waiting for court time.
Yeah, we did reserve the. Yeah, play dodgeball against bears. That's a good idea, BK. I like that.
You just hear a bunch of growling.
Well, that's it this week for everybody. Thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure to check out Dark Side Show tomorrow. They're probably going to go deeper into Mandalorian.
I think we already did a great
Dark side.
Mandalorian review. You don't need
I
to
think
watch them. We
yeah.
we already killed the Mandalorian review.
We're probably going to get sued.
I
Intercompany
think
squabble.
we killed everything.
Remember to get your brackets into us so that I can give away that 8 billion genies to somebody. Because if only one person ends up sending it, I'm just going to send them the 8 billion genies. Just
What if
for
they
being
want
awesome
one?
and sending it in, winner or not. So send them in so that somebody can get that 8 billion genies. Go back and check out Mail Call Madness from yesterday's episode where AOA was giving everybody but me a membership. Check out Tax Show.
Hello?
Joe. Check out all
This
the
week
cool.
they are tiering gelatin flavors. So
Ooh.
Serious? Man, can we do our own tier list?
Yes,
we gotta
can.
ask our legal team about that. If
We can do whatever we want, right?
Yes, sir.
We can tier list what animals you think Darth Lopez would defeat.
Quite a few.
Hand to hand.
And
Sea urchins, sea monkeys.
Sticks when you going live.
right here in particular.
You got Sticks when you going live.
Yeah, Sticks when you're going live.
I think I need 8 more followers.
When you
so
gonna
I-
live, Sticks?
But,
Subscribe to Sticks.
yeah.
Yeah, subscribe to Sticks because Sticks will probably bail on us for his own channel and won't give us any good content.
Right.
He can't do that legally, right, Sam?
He's got to do whatever he wants, man.
Damn it, Sam.
I need 6 more people till I can go live.
Don't worry, Darth. I'll just constantly subscribe and unsubscribe, so he's always at that.
I got like 5.
right at that
F49.
last number.
Right.
So, but thanks for everybody for hanging out. And on that note, for next time,
Either you've got me confused